We've been living under a rock. Yes, England beat Ireland at the weekend. It was a great performance. This is exactly what it looks like from a stats perspective. Ben, which one of these stats really stand out to you and tell the picture, or paint the picture of what was a good day for England?
I think it was one of the strongest England performances, particularly what's happened there in recent times. I thought under the high ball, England were exceptional. We knew that was going to be a key part of the game, but one of the hidden key parts of the game was the collision wins and the dominant tackles. And you can see there, England making 48 dominant tackles, Ireland only 8. And it is a game about momentum. And we've seen England struggle at the breakdown in the past, and that part of that is them not being able to get that momentum. So the likes of Manu Tuolangi, the Vunipola brothers crashing over the line, winning those collisions, but then defensively doing two Ireland in the Aviva. And I thought Wilson, I think 27 tackles from him, Mako Vunipola 27 tackles, but big shots. Courtney Laws when he came off, and then being backed up by Curry and Wilson going hunting at the breakdown.
I want to talk about Manu, because obviously you played alongside him. Just like any team with him in it just seems so much better, don't they? I mean, just how good is Manu? It seems like a silly question to ask after the weekend.
Oh no, he's world class, and I think for him, I think it was his first test start since 2014, so it's been a while, and for him to step in and play the way he did, he set the tone right from the start with that quick line out. And for me, just on a personal level, I've never seen a bloke work so hard when he's been injured, so it's just great to see a good mate be out there. He has been injured a lot, but you know, you see him in there, he's always first in the training ground, getting his rehab done, and it's just great. It's great to see him get the rewards of his hard work and be out there playing well again.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, his centre partner wasn't too bad either. What did you make of Henry Slade week?
I think it might be the perfect partnership. I know Ben Teo is due to start, but I thought the balance between them... I've never really thought of Manu as a 13, and people might think that's a bit weird because he's played so many times there, but he is the perfect 12. I played 10 for Leicester. His older brother, Freddie, was always my favourite 12, because if you were ever in trouble, you just went like that. Carry that, mate. And he just used to smash into people.
Pass it to him?
Because he wasn't there. He's back in Leicester. And I think it's got a really lovely balance. Slade was exceptional at the weekend. But the big question for me is how much fun is it living in Ireland at the minute after a result like that?
That was going to be my next question, actually. How have they taken it?
Yeah, I think obviously there's massive disappointment. I think probably the most disappointing thing was the start of the game. Obviously all the build-up, being at home, being in the Aviva in Dublin, a full house, and probably... Obviously, that try early on for England sort of knocked the wind out of the sails and could never really get a foothold back in the game. But I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for Ireland and Irish rugby. I think you don't become a poor team overnight, and those boys have showed that they're top quality side. So I think they'll bounce back this weekend, and I'm sure that they'll put a few things right.
That is an Englishman living over the challenge. Yeah, I think they're amazing, and they'll definitely bounce back. Please don't kick my head in.
Well done, Phil. Well done.